All right, so there's guys out there who wake up and 2 seconds after they start grabbing their phone, right? They can't live without their damn phone, and this frustrates them. This frustrates them because they're constantly getting brainwashed by all this propaganda on social media, right? They're getting mad. They're seeing a post, they're getting mad. They don't even know what the hell they're getting mad at. They're having a good day. They pull out their phone. Instantly, they're frustrated. Their day is ruined. These guys don't get anywhere. Whereas there's other guys out there who don't doom scroll all day, and they seem to be succeeding in all aspects of life. I'm going to talk about the difference here specifically. I'm going to talk about why I put TikTok in the title, but honestly, why all social media is shit, and we need to be careful with it. Without further ado, let's dive into it. I remember clearly, I was laying down on my bed, right? I have my phone, and this is like 3 a.m. This is the 3 a.m. doom scroll time. All right, so I'm on my phone scrolling, right? And I'm probably on Tinder or like watching porn or something like this, if I'm just being honest, right? Just back in the day. And I'm doing this and I feel like absolute garbage. And I'm just committing to myself like, geez, like I waste so much time on this device, right? So I'm not going to do this anymore. Starting tomorrow, going to use my phone like maybe once every hour or something. And I make like all these schedules and it's like, okay, great. I'm going to do this. This is going to happen. And tomorrow comes around and the same cycle repeats and I don't end up quitting my smartphone addiction, right? Truly imagine this, that you're using this thing, right? Maybe a lot of you can relate, but you're using this thing, right? That you borderline don't even enjoy using, but you can't seem to let go of it, right? That was my life for a long time, right? Now I know there's gonna be people out there who are gonna say, "Oh, it's just fun time, bro. You're bored anyway, bro. Just pass time on your smartphone, bro. It's okay, bro. It's not a big deal, bro." Like, no, take that thought, throw way out the window. We don't listen to those people. They put a train of thought on us that doesn't serve us whatsoever. Look, it's not just time on a smartphone, right? You're all constantly getting fed all this propaganda, all this BS. It's changing the way you think, not always for the better. It's a load of garbage as far as I'm concerned, right? Now, the next thing I remember is there would be times where I would end up quitting my phone, at least temporarily, right? And when that would happen, I would put my phone down. So here's my phone, put it down, and I start walking around the house, and I am bored out of my mind. I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to do with all this time? Right? What the heck am I supposed to do with all this time? Right? I'm just walking around the house, walking back and forth until sure enough, I end up grabbing my phone. Oh, I'm just going to use it for 5 minutes. I grab it and I'm doom scrolling again, right? The point I'm trying to make here is don't quit your smartphone just to not do anything. The whole problem with the smartphone addiction is that real life experiences, that need to be faced, maybe going out, socializing, picking up a new hobby, these things, right? They're being replaced with smartphone use. So if we're replacing smartphone use with nothing and just staying at home, it's not much better, right? It's not much better. Now, I know there's going to be people out there who are going to say, oh, you got to sit in silence sometimes, bro. Just contemplate, bro. Just sitting in your house doing nothing, way better than the smartphone, bro. It's good times, bro. I promise, bro. Like, take that thought, throw away out the window, man. We don't listen to those people. They put a train of thought on us that doesn't serve us whatsoever. Look, if you're like just sitting at home, how are you going to grow? Right? We're on this self-improvement. We're on this self-improvement grind. So it's just like, oh, I quit my smartphone addiction and now I have an addiction to doing friggin' nothing. Like, congratulations, that's like not much better, right? So look, I'm just gonna end this video off by saying, hey, look, all the points I've made before, like I'm kind of joking, right? I try to make these videos a little bit extreme and all that, act emotional, all that. It's mainly funsies, right? The main point I want to make is, look, the smartphone addiction is something I've struggled with greatly. I do believe all the things I've said. I don't believe them to as extreme of a case that I've described, but I do believe all the things I've said. At the end of the day, social media, it can definitely, and I've seen it happen to me, it can start to change your a train of thought in different ways. One example that comes to mind is it always kind of shows you the worst of society because the negative news, always gets pushed to the top. So when I was on my phone all the time, I was thinking, oh, people suck. And, there's just bad people everywhere, angry people everywhere. And every time I would actually go out, this wasn't the case. This wasn't the case. People are actually very nice, very kind. And, so it does have that negative effect. I truly believe that. But at the end of the day, I recognize this stuff is not easy to quit. This stuff is not easy to quit, right? So there's no reason to be so hard on yourself. The main message I'm really trying to get across is, if I was talking to my old self, I'd let him know that there's so many experiences that you can have that will make your quality of life better. You know, I know there's so many things you want to do, like boxing is a big one, which I put off for a long time. Now I'm pursuing it, right? But other interests as well. You want a better social life, a better dating life, and all those things are out there. All those things are out there, right? The social, they're just like being glued to your phone all the time. I wasted so much of my time on these devices and on the social media, everything, right? And then that's the main thing I'm cautioning against, because despite all the time I wasted, despite having the attention span of a goldfish, which no doubt my smartphone addiction contributed to, I'm still at a good place in life. You know, I started making six figures at the age of 23. I haven't made less than that since then. And I don't say that to sound cocky, but the main point I'm trying to make is I've still managed to have, you know, success, right? And I can only imagine how much farther I could have gone if I wasn't glued to my phone every 2 seconds, and just how much happier I would have been as well. Because money is one thing and that's cool. But like I said, I put off so many of my interests that I wanted to pursue because I was glued to my phone all the time. So that's the only point I'm making. There's no reason to be so hard on yourself. You know, it's a very difficult thing to quit. Be kind to yourself throughout this process. You slip up, no problem, right? But keep it pushing. But really do try to spend less time on your smartphones. There's a whole world out there, so much to improve on. There's so much to explore. And, you know, being glued to your smartphone all the time can make you forget that, and it can greatly hinder your growth in that sense. Right now, I just want you to imagine for a second. Imagine you take this advice, you run with it. Right. So now, instead of being glued to your smartphone all day, you're going out, you're getting the social experience, dating experience, and also pursuing your interests, whatever they may be. Right. I hope, a right hand to God, I hope you're 10, 20 times more successful than me. Right. I hope you take this advice, you run with it, and now you dedicate yourself way more to your work. You're actually able to have more focus on it, all that. And, you know, your money is growing day by day by day. You have great friends in your life, right? And you have a great dating life as well, because again, you're actually putting yourself out there instead of being glued to your smartphone at home all day, right? And if you put yourself out there, that will happen, right? And I want you to truly imagine that's happening right now, and that's the path you're on. Hey, keep working hard. I believe in you, but what I believe doesn't matter. What you believe matters. So I hope you believe in yourself too. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Ultimately, I want this to be our positive little community where we help each other, support each other, and help each other get to the next level in life. So please come join the community. I'll leave my Instagram, TikTok in the description, also somewhere here. Please do support there as well. Please do like, comment, subscribe, just to be transparent with what I'm trying to do here. You know, I mentioned the self-improvement, of course. I love self-improvement, and I wanna start making money from this channel, straight up, right? I get good money from my job. That's cool, but man, I want to make millions. I want to be a multimillionaire. I want to be one of those people on Shark Tank, all right, sitting down saying I'm out, right? So please do like, comment, subscribe, support. All that support will help make my dream a reality. And I'll talk to you later. Peace.